Okay, hi, Shubha.
Hi, Amit.
I'm really sorry for yesterday. Actually, I couldn't inform. So it just happened that I was not able to wake up in the time. Actually, we got around 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I know. We are also in the fast. I thought so about you. Maybe you did Janmashtami and that's why you didn't join. You slept late. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you also celebrate over there, or is it?
No, yeah, we celebrated, but we are, it's our function, right? We should celebrate. So,
Hi, Amit.
Hey, hi, Lakshmi. So, did I share that exercise? So, that you were asking for that. The e-commerce one, did you not get that? The assignment.
E-commerce we did that, but I have asked for other exercises. 2 times I messaged you. You said you will share, but we didn't get anything in Google Classroom also.
Let me. There's my other machine, so let me just do that today. I'll share it over the WhatsApp today. The machine, I guess.
Okay.
Either good, I mean, on that e-commerce, you were able to do it. Any questions?
I didn't do the last but one question. Are you sharing anything? I couldn't see any screen, so I just thought of asking.
No, no, not shared the screen yet.
Okay. Can you please explain that last but one problem in e-commerce?
Once. This is the question you are referring to.
The above one, how many people have credit cards that expires in 2025?
Okay, so
Yeah.
how many? Okay. In this basically, actually, I just have to load the data once. So let me open the data file. The question is how many people have a credit card that expires in 2025? So we have the credit card expiry date column over here, right? So this is the one that we need to use. So this is will come up. So if I say see e-commerce, so we have our field that is credit card expiry date, right? So what we do over here is we simply apply a function over here, right? So we can create a normal lambda function because this field is given to us in the form of a text. So I will apply, I will say I define a variable x where in the x starting from 3 up to the last is equals to 25. Oh,
You didn't mention lambda.
that apply and lambda is lambda x to this. So this is dot apply lambda is equals to this. This will happen. So this gives me this. Right? So 1033 people. So even if I remove the sum over here, so these are the people whose credit card got expired in the 2025, and we take the sum of this. Right. This clip,
Tree is that column and X
no,
of
no, extracting. So we are extracting the data. So we have this column. So this is the column. So in this column we have, because 0, 1, 2, and we are starting from the third position right now. That from here up till the last. So if it is equal to 25, so this is the part that we are extracting.
okay.
Right?
So each number is taking 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So last two characters you are extracting out of it. So if that is coming close to 25, that means that expired in the credit card expired in 2025.
Okay.
Then you were asking the last one, right?
Last one I did. I used this
Oh, okay.
lambda function.
Any other doubts? Anything you like to ask?
Suddenly I forgot. Okay, I'll ask whenever I remember. I thought of asking, I forgot something.
So this, what are the top 5 email providers? This is like group by what you had to do. So we have a function called value counts. So that can actually help us to do that. Right? So like for example, if you say ecom, right? From here, what you do is you pick up the field of email. Dot apply. Yes, we will use lambda function only over here again. So I will come with the lambda x, and I will say x dot split. We will split the column at, so so what I do is I can just split the column by this on the at the rate, right? So I can use at the rate symbol over here, and yep. So from there, what we can do is after that we say that let's pick up only the first part, because that is going to give us the domain, right? 0 is the before one and one is uh, the domain that I will get in that. Correct. This is what I'll do. So if I run this, so see, I get the domain names over here. I get all the domain names. So I just extracted the domain name right now. Then, on top of that, we have a function that is called as value counts. So we have a function called value count. So value count is like group by. It gives you the count. See, now it gives you the count of each of the domain name that is coming up. So it's simply you could use the group by also. You can simply use the value counts. So for each value, it gives you the count, and that to the descending order, right? So we have to pick the top 5 one. So I can apply dot head. I will say in the head that I want to pick the 5 values. So it will show you only top 5. Right, Akshay?
Yeah, yeah, I did this last one.
No, okay. I thought you were asking.
No, no, no.
Just a second. I'm just. Okay. See, let me give you a question over here. So the question is basically, how to filter words that contain at least 2 vowels. So suppose you have a series of words given to you, right? So like there is a word, right? Like there is a word like apple, right? There is a word like orange, plant. So you have to give, like, for example, in these 3 words, these are the 2 words which are having at least 2 vowels in them. So I need to extract them from here. So how will you write a code for this? Did we do this? I think this is, or no, vowel one. Yep. Hope you're trying it. Right, so basically what we'll do is in this we will create a list of vowels. In the list of vowels we can keep A, E, I, O, U. Then we'll have to create an empty list. We will do it over here. Right. And so we will in pandas only. So pd dot series, we can create just store the data in the form of a series. So let's store the word apple, orange. So we'll pick for series. So let's assume that I'm calling every word as W. We will pick that. We will say C equals to 0 for L in list. If we dot lower, we will convert all the text into lowercase. L in vowels. We check that if the word is present in vowels. Say C plus 1. So we add that, that C that we have defined. We add that over there. So we run this loop. I'll just pick my room. Just you try from here. So just I'll start from here. Yeah, Lakshmi, did you all do it after this? So we're in the
Yeah,
loop.
but
Is
got
working?
error at the, yeah, got error at the written place.
You got an error?
Yeah, while returning the list, I got error.
So basically what we do over here is we just need to now check if that C is greater than equal to 2, right? So what we do in that case is we simply print that word, right? And also what we do is the list, the empty list that we have created, in that we will append that W. So this is what we will do over here. Uh, which type is not same? We have vowels equals to O. So this is and print it up. Right? Apple, orange, orange, orange.
Why it's orange, orange again and again?
And that is the brand is looking this. This is strange, why is this it's also go very add.
And in the list of vowels, we should not use comma. It's not separate with a comma. A, E, I, O, U different or
Actually, we are just use this. So we are taking the each word. So if L in, so
okay.
we are just saying if that particular thing is there. So if L is in vowels, so that means we take that up.
Mhm.
One second, I see. So we come inside this form. This is the problem. Right? So this was indentation was a problem. So it was going inside that for loop, which is outside that for loop actually. Right? So, like we have to just, we are left with I guess just one or two more sessions over here for the visualizations. So that is something that we have to start off with. So shall we start it tomorrow for the visualizations, right? So we'll use the Matplotlib and we will be using the library Segon over there to understand how we can get the visualizations using the Python libraries, right? So let's do one thing to start tomorrow from here. So I mean, others will also join in, so that way we can start tomorrow. And there is one question that I would like to give. Now, this is not a question of Python; it's a question of Power BI, right? So this is like something. Couple of students asked me this thing. This was asked from them in the interviews. Suppose this is the incident, right? Like for example, it happens that like when we go to a customer care center, we report something like for some issues, some incidents are opened up, right? Like if suppose your phone is not working, you will go to a customer care center and you will ask for a repair. So there is an incident number that is generated. So we say that there is an incident number, order number 1. So it was opened on, this ticket got opened on, say suppose 1st Jan 2021. Okay, there was another order 2. This was also opened up on the same date. Then there is a closed date. So this ticket got closed on 3rd of Jan, and this ticket got, say suppose, got closed on 4th of Jan. Okay. So technically this is the data that I have. Now what I want to do is I want to have a table where I should be able to see the output. That is this. So on 1st of Jan, total 3 tickets that were opened. On 3rd of Jan, there was 1 ticket that got closed, and there were 2 tickets on this date that got closed. So for each date, I should be able to see how many tickets were opened and how many were closed, right? So this is something, please try to make this up. So you can have this question. I'll share it over the chat as well, the data. And this is the output. Right? So try to do this question and in the Power BI basically, right? This is a Power BI question. Okay.
Amit, can you copy that code? Somehow I got some error. I couldn't print that words. I don't know where I'll compare that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So let's take it up tomorrow from here, right? So for that visualizations. So
Okay, tomorrow we have class, right?
yes.
Yeah. If we don't have class, can you please let us know day before so that we don't wait in the online.
Actually, like I was saying, we had this fasting over there. So we do the puja very late night. So I just couldn't wake up in the morning. So
But yeah, no problem. Yeah, like Friday also, I think we waited. I think.
And our class timing is your 6 o'clock, right?
right.
And Amit, for the as a data analyst, what we have to our expectation for to know in Python, because Python is very vast. What we have to do in Python actually.
See, right now we will be covering up basically the data manipulation we have seen, right? Like pandas, using pandas, and uh, the the NumPy that we were using. Then we will be seeing visualizations. So
Okay.
on top of that, then comes the next part of that is the statistics.
Okay.
So where we do the linear regression, logistic regression. So for that, there's a lot of statistics work that you all will have to little bit, understand and explore and study. Then only this linear regression and those things become easy. So that becomes the next step.
Okay.
So, but I think as a starting point, right, of the career, as for your this into data analyst, so Excel, SQL, Tableau, Power BI basics. I mean, all this data management using R and Python, they are sufficient. So
Mhm.
once you start doing that job in that field, then within then you can start parallelly start exploring the other aspects also, which are more into stats part and predictive modeling. So that is what I will recommend. So going forward.
Hmm. Then are you covering statistics also in the Python?
Stats not no, that we're not covering.
Okay.
So that way, that will require at least a month and a half. So that would have actually been a lot of stuff to
Mhm.
cover up. So that's we're not covering.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Amit.
Amit. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.